What's up, my Taurus witches? It's me, Ginger Rose from A Witches Council. And today we're going to start out with our April love reading using our Tarot Mucha deck. So let's get started. Taurus witches. We've already pre-shuffled, but I like shuffling again. It's funny. I was just time for your love life to be resting, taking time together as a couple, retreating. I got retreat a lot. Getting to know each other better by taking time away from the world to focus on your love life. Not a bad idea. And even those of you Tauruses who are single, I'm really seeing that this is a great opportunity to the last cycle that you're coming out of. You know, you're coming out of an old cycle of the way that you used to love and that you were accepting of love, but those singles are now deciding that they want to kind of change. They won't want to kind of, they want to change the way that their love. I still see a lot of you wanting to get into relationships, even though you're single, but some of you are enjoying that singlehood. And it's like a breath of fresh air. You really are feeling like this. All of you are feeling like this weight and pressure in the love area is off of your chest. Alleviated in the pressures of love. It feels like those of you who are in a partnership have actually a very decent partner who handles and takes of that additional weight. The foundation. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, let's talk about this, Taurus, which is immediately the first two that jumped out. We have the World. Look at that. It's so new, so fresh. You have even options for the first time. So that's the new cycle happening. And we have the wheel. So it's time in the upright. It's time, right? It's time to have a whole new, fresh perspective on love. I do see the sex is great. There is a start with a person because the next card that kind of flipped out was this King of Pentacles. So there is a person, Taurus, which is male or female. I mean, they are such a powerful and well-rounded kind of a root of a person. And I mean root by that they're very stable. Pentacles is an earth element. It's nice and slow and strong and financially wealthy and family oriented and partnership oriented. They're very partnership oriented. And then we have the one saying that this is a new start and it's very passionate and sexual and it's just rushing in. So this new relationship with this King of Pentacles King of Pentacles, Taurus, they might even be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. They are very business oriented. Again, I'm seeing like some of them have kids. They got this like kind of a bullheaded parent, but they love their little baby bulls. It's adorable. And it's so prosperous. Look at the growth on this too. So there's way room for more, baby. I do want to address this really quick. Someone in the situation is having a poverty kind of mindset, or maybe because I feel like this might even be you, Taurus, witches. You might even be feeling like you're having an out in the cold moment on money, like, my bills and the rent and the money. And if it's not you, it might be your person because they too are money oriented person as well. I do see that there's coins and there's wands on the table. So there's strong foundations, money, love, and then there's action and passion behind that. So, but you're kind of wondering why, like, I think you're wondering what's going on with your money, but remember I was getting from the beginning, retreat, take your lover away and get to know each other better and what you actually want. This is a 5, so it means change. We need to change this mindset of yours or of your partners because it could be your partners too, or either, right? Again, the good news though is this is just a mindset. And it is not factual. Even if you may be having challenges financially of your own, there is a reason that this is happening for the better, not to put you out in the cold. Because the nice thing is this door open. It almost looked like a stained glass window, but if you look, it's because it's across a floor and the pillars are open. So if you're willing to, on your physical plane, expand your mental consciousness, you will also change the physical situation when it comes to money, love, and home. Okay. That sounds, you got to walk through the pillars. It makes perfect sense. Aim high, Taurus witches. You've been aiming for satisfactory for a really long time because that's what's comprehensible. It's what you can understand and know. But see this brown veil, it's almost like it just softens your perspective. It softens what you think is capable of yourself and of the world. And what you know of the world is only so much. It's a 5. And we can go all the way to a 10 if we want to. If we want an expansion or we want things to work out a certain way, we can make that happen. Sometimes on the physical plane, when something isn't working out, though, and especially in a money situation, even though it's very frustrating, like we absolutely are having this happen because there is a reason we're being blocked from receiving. So there are some things you're wishing for, too, that are not meant for you to run with you. So for your best interest, too, we need to decide, we need to change what we dream of. So what you're saying, be conscious of what you're saying, what you're writing, how you speak, how you text. Oh, I'm really getting that one. I saw you texting, Taurus, and it was like really offensive. But you weren't trying to be offensive. So I do want to tell you, be careful. You are, I got to admit, babies, my Taurus babies, you know, love is business too. You love what you do. Okay. So that's like such a cool foundation though. Oh my God. You've got this new partnership rushing in, very new sexual endeavor. You even have opportunities because you're new to this world. Like it's wonderful. Okay. Let's check out the overview. I'm going to ask what we're not seeing. What's kind of like the invisible behind the veil? What is Taurus witch is not seen and that we could use to see, though, that we really could use to see? What are we not seeing that we, yeah, it wants me to reshuffle. Sorry, 1 second. These cards get a little... The Mucha deck has this very like thick cardboard feel to it rather than a thin glossy laminate feel. So... what do you need to see? Taurus witches, what do you need to see? Okay, there it is. It's coming through. It's a little slow and sticky because it's like you're tired. And there is a reason, and it's because you deserve to relax. Happy birthday, Taurus witches. A lot of you, April is your birthday month. And so we have our April birthday Taurus witches, and we have our May Taurus witches. Okay. I don't know if that's going to... What we need to see is the Queen of Cups in the upright and the King of Cups in reverse. That is what you may not be seeing. Is that the feminine side in the upright is wanting to give emotionally and develop this relationship, and that the masculine side may be more than the pentacle. This is neither, though, male or female specific. It's the energy. So that could be, again, male or female partnership. It doesn't matter. So I just here, take it as it resonates. That could either be that you are the one who's like giving, and I feel like that kind of is the situation for most of my Taurus witches. You guys are ready to be filling up someone else's cup too. You're holding up your own cup, but you are also ready to pour, and this person is not as equipped to give emotionally as you give emotionally. So that's something to see that you may not see on the surface. On the surface, your partner, your new partner, is very business savvy, and they're a very good parent, and they're stern and strong. Might even have some good money, right? kind of like, and we register that with having success. Emotional level, what do we have with this partnership? Emotional level, what are they contributing and what are they giving to you? Because you're a very beautiful and nurturer of the emotions, not of just your own, but of your partner. And are they also nurturing of your emotions? Are they giving to you how they feel? Are they expressive of how they feel? You might have challenges with that, but we have the Lovers. I am so excited. I mean, it's a really cool to see the Lovers, but it is a choice because then, yeah, I got the Two of Wands in reverse, and I feel like you feel very confident that this is your person. You don't feel like there's other options. You don't see other options. Yeah, I have the Chariot in reverse. You're staying put with this person. This person just swept you off your feet. I am so excited about that. Good. Congratulations, Taurus witches. Congratulations. I'm not gonna lie, like was stumbling on my words because I just opened it right to the Hierophant. I've been kind of playing a fun little game lately about where I open the deck to. So I do see that there is potential marriage with this person. Like you really want to get married to this person. If you want to marry this person, Taurus witches, I want you to reflect. Now, this does not mean to completely ostracize yourself from your partner so hard physically, Taurus witches, in this physical realm, and you're so nurturing to so many people, but this is really a time that you need to kind of be selfish and reflect. It's what you dream and wish for with that Star card, okay? It's what's best for you because this is working out really good and it feels really great. This king feels like a real king, but I want you to also remember that what we're in is that King of Cups in reverse. And I feel like that's your partner, not you. I feel like that's your partner not giving, not you not giving and owning your emotions. I almost kind of see some of your partners fly off the handle emotionally. Like they throw a lot of temper tantrums in a way. Oh, and you're just kind of like, ugh. So that's something to reflect and think about, or maybe try not to per se change, but if that's something that kind of like it's harmful to you, might need to bring it up. That's all I'm seeing. It's a communication and a thought process. It's not, it doesn't have to be a battle. Teach this person how to communicate is what I just saw and heard. Teach this person how to communicate. Again, that's not your responsibility, but if it's something that it feels comfortable for you, I want to see where this relationship goes if Taurus decides to marry this person. Because, we got the Six of Pentacles immediately. 10 of Cups in reverse. Page of Swords in the upright. Oh, whoa. 7 of Swords. And the moon in the middle of it all. So if you decide to marry this person, Taurus witches, it could potentially go in a situation where you're experiencing the Six of Coins. So it feels really wealthy. It feels very synergetic and balanced. Like my partner picks up the tab and my partner has, they're paying the rent too, right? So it feels like you're both very giving. It's very, give and take. I didn't like seeing the 10 of Cups though come out in reverse. It's your ultimate goal, but it's almost being satisfied, but you're just so close, but you're not quite there with this partnership emotionally. It's working its way up with money. A 6 is not a 10 either, not to be a dick. It's just saying that it's very well balanced. Like you guys are very excited going Dutch and doing vacations. I keep seeing you do good. This is, I know. Yeah, like go on those vacations, go on those retreats, take time to know each other. So that's been fun. And you've had a lot of fun lavishing that. But like, what's the emotional gratification, especially because I see children a lot of times here. The Page of Swords who flew on the ground, they are just standing there with their communication. Like they're not speaking their mindset. So they're not speaking their mindset right off the bat. And that mention, ooh, okay. For some of you, your person is even speaking with other Hey, Sarah. Hi. My first time doing this. My first comment. Thank you. Back in the zone, though. This was really important. Sorry to interrupt on that really important thought of that. What's hiding behind the scenes is that one of your partners is speaking to other people through text message. And that's the secret. Because they're not like emotionally connecting with you. They like the verbal attention and affection. They don't know how to like get even deeper than that. So that is some of the darkness that we could potentially see in the relationship. Let's kind of talk about that a little bit. What we would, what's the best advice for the situation for our Taurus witches on this partnership? What's the best advice for our Taurus witches on this partnership? What's the best advice for my Taurus witches on this partnership? I immediately am seeing that whatever kind of people that your partner is hanging on to now, a lot of those people, it's just that those people need to kind of go because they're hollow friendships and they're hollow relationships. And a lot of them were built on like a sexual chemistry and there's no real emotional chemistry. And I think your partner actually is willing to let them drop too, because I kind of see that some of them are dropping. If this is something that bothers you, I think you should bring it up. I don't think you should just run in and accuse them of cheating. It's not, I don't see cheating. I see like it's a communication thing. They like to be adored verbally. I mean, don't we all like a good compliment and we all like to have people than just your spouse, but I see that that would be something that they might talk to a lot of people and get filled up, get their ego filled up. But what about the cups? So what should my Taurus witches do? What's the best advice? Okay, I'm not going to lie. That felt heavy on best advice. I'm going to start with this one that flew under. So the already created Taurus witches, you are no, scrub yourself. You're quite the king yourself. So you have built a little empire of your own. And I'd like for you to continue to just focus on that and grow, enjoy this person's partnership. I have an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like what that is just implying is that it's something that you've already pre-built, right? You already got yourself up to a 4. So this one is not in the upright. What should be done? So stick with your business, stick with your finances, stick with your home. Oh, for those of you who are getting married and you're going to sell your home, I see better options than selling your home. Best advice, be very sharp, be the king of your own mentality. Don't let other people, okay, so I don't want you to be stubborn because we can put a lid on receiving good ideas and good communication if we want to be stubborn, but always know that you're in control of your own mind. You're in control of, how you think and how you speak. And I don't want you to feel defensive, but I also want you to know that this person cannot sway how you think and how you speak and how you communicate. That won't be happening. You're definitely there's a little bit of a sharp communication. And so best advice is try not to be defensive, but do stand up for yourself. You too are a king. And we have the Knight of Swords coming in. So there's even swift communication. There's going to be some type of a swift message about this relationship coming in. Magician in reverse. So it's not exactly time and solidify every detail that you want about this relationship. Please be patient on any magic that you're doing. I feel like some of you do love magic and you need to slow down on doing love spells. Because we have the Empress. You need to sit back and kind of think about what you want before you take action. So let's look at that in the upright. This is taking the action as a magician, but the Empress, she thinks relaxed and then she creates because her mind now is free and open. And the magician is in the manifestation phase of bringing into reality. So this is why it's like, it's actually a really good time to rest, Taurus. Please rest and think about what you actually want out of your relationship first before you manifest it. Okay. In a cycle, but the cycle is slowing down. So look at the upright. Like that looks rough to deal with in a relationship. All kinds of action coming at you, all kinds of tasks and people and situations and passion projects. And you even kind of look a little alarmed, but in the reverse, it's saying, no, it's actually time to slow down, take on less action. You have, though, the High Priestess in reverse, and that just signifies that whatever action you do take, it's premeditated. It's time to think about that action, before you make action. And the Seven of Pentacles is showing you that harvest is coming soon. It is going to be time for you to harvest all of the fruits of your labor. You have been very laborious, Taurus. Very. I'm seeing you work so hard physically. Let's look at your Romance Angels Oracle deck and pull one of those. Please sit back and take a moment to breathe and decide what you even want. Okay. See how people treat you and hear how people treat you. Really pay attention to that. Romance Angels for my Taurus witches for April. Woo! It's you guys, I'm telling you, I see that marriage. You have the Hierophant, you have engagement. Some of you are physically going to get married. There is definitely an engagement for my Taurus witches. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So even if you are single, though, you are learning a higher commitment of all types of relationships, friendships, family. Honestly, you're building a better one with yourself, no matter committed or non-committed, Taurus witches. And that's why I'm like, yeah, your love life is ascending because you're having a better relationship with yourself first. But really, it's because you've done the work for yourself. Okay, anything else from the Romance Angels on this relationship? Anything else from the Romance Angels on this relationship? I think you guys are just right on track, for those of you especially too that are feeling that engagement. And last but not least, the Lover's Oracle deck. And what does your lover's heart say about you? I want to know that, Taurus. What does your lover's heart feel? I want to know what it is. Surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So their heart, they want to commit to you. I say that they feel that they too have to surrender something. That's what that Seven of Swords was signifying. Like they got to kind of let some old shit go, old memories, old girlfriends or boyfriends, old, so that, love can work. Your heart says, oh, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities that you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So that is something really important that we all tend to do in almost every relationship. But yes, love is really a place to start and have an honest communication about how, we are seeing behaviors in our partner in their most intimate and free space. So they're acting very genuine usually. And then we don't like that, but we've got to also take time to reflect and ask ourselves, though, is that something that I do? Do I behave that way when I'm upset or angry? Or do I behave that way when I feel in a poverty mindset? Do I feel that way when I'm depressed, anxious? So many of those feelings, right? Okay, so that's something to think about for you too, Taurus, which is in your heart and soul. Are you projecting things, or are you seeing things that this person is doing that maybe are also traits of your own? Are they projecting and you're just reflecting, vice versa? All right, Taurus witches. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I freaking love you. I am so excited. I just can't wait till our next reading. And until next time, I love you, my witches. Peace, my witches.